The pursuit of one-stop shop may be hurting the industry. Welcome to the RE Source, let me explain. One-stop shop sounds awesome and is awesome in many cases. It's no secret that the real estate industry is experiencing an overhaul. And when I say real estate, I mean all things real estate. The home buying and searching process, mortgage, insurance, escrow, appraisal. It's all changing under our feet as we speak. And some of it is good and necessary change, but some of the change is spawned by either greed or fear. Now, let me also explain what I mean by that. Several of the top real estate and lending companies are pursuing this one-stop shop model. Real estate companies are rolling mortgage companies, and mortgage companies are rolling real estate companies, and Amazon is teaming up with Realogy. You see the obvious theme, right? But I'm not sure it's working so well. Maybe it's just too early to tell. It's entirely possible that we're looking at a masterpiece painting when it's only half complete, and in the end, it will indeed be masterful. That's entirely possible. But if we're being fair, there's another reality that's entirely possible as well. A world where all this one-stop shop hurts the industry. See, what I'm seeing now are organizations taking their eye off the ball to pursue what they believe is the future, trying to build something they don't really know or understand. Realtors trying to be lenders, lenders trying to be realtors, and Amazon trying to be in all of it. Entrepreneurs make this mistake all the time. Heck, we've seen high-profile CEOs make similar mistakes. I made this company great, and that means that I'm great at all things, so I'll go start a new venture into this industry and expect it to be great as well, only to have it fail miserably a few months later. For some reason, Vince McMahon comes to mind. He built a successful company in the WWE and then figured he could do the same in football with the XFL, #fail. But that type of stuff happens all the time. Back to my point. I see the industry, its leaders, and thus companies trying to evolve with all this massive change. And I appreciate that, and I believe that it's needed. But I'm not so sure that being all things to all people is the answer. It's the old adage. Is it better to be good at many things or great at one? I don't know the answer for the entire industry, but I do wonder how things will turn out for the companies that ignore all the noise and focus and double and triple down on their core strengths, that focus back in on their why and their original passion. Will they win in the end? I get the one-stop shop pursuit. I do. It sounds amazing and works in many other industries, but I'm not seeing consumer behavior in our space asking for this. Again, in our space. I don't hear the complaint of, man, I wish I could buy, sell, finance, and insure my house with one company. I'm sorry, I just don't hear it. But what I do hear is, we wish we could buy and finance a house faster and easier. That I do hear. And we may have confused that request with one-stop shop. The request was speed and for barriers to be removed. Now, sure, the answer could be one-stop shop, or it could simply mean consumers want to work with a great real estate company and a great lending company that are the very best versions of themselves. Guess we'll see how this all shakes out in the end. Side note to all this, and I say this trying to have the back of all the great realtors out there. Our leaders and our associations are focusing on everything we just talked about, but there's a major battle for your livelihood going on as we speak, and I'm not seeing their attention or support for you on this. CEOs, trade associations, companies, thought leaders are strangely silent when it comes to having your back in this lawsuit. We need their support. I know many of them are busy pursuing the very model we just discussed, but it can't be at the expense of the very people that made many of these companies great. Bankers, brokers, MBA, NMBA, NAR, let's support our realtor partners during this battle. So, what do you guys think? Is it better to be good at many things or great at one? Are we looking at a half-complete masterpiece, or do we lose our focus and abandon our why? Pretty tough questions, but we'd love to hear your thoughts down below. See you guys next week.